Good morning everyone, my name is Tesla Kuhn. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. As you know, I am in Second Life and this is my avatar. Today I am at a place called the Elite House of Niue Vampires in Wysteria Island. I guess it's a vampire roleplay simulator, and just doing some fishing because I need to upload some textures. Very quickly, I don't know how. See, I've been using this site. It's called electionguide.org as a reference. Somehow the information has been jumbled around a little bit. I don't know if there's been a special election called or if how it got missed, but apparently today is actually the elections for the Northern Ireland Assembly. And as I mentioned before, I log into this site and I look all the time to make sure I'm, still on track. This popped up out of the blue, so I don't know if this is a special election. It says last election was in 2016. Oh yes, okay, here. Elections are supposed to be held every 5 years. However, Deputy First Minister Martin McGuinness resigned on January 9th over the renewable heat incentive scandal. But good luck on that. I'm assuming that the elections have already taken place. I apologize sincerely for not mentioning it sooner. I guess I need to find a backup for my source. So we'll do something tomorrow for that if anyone's interested. Kind of a short notice, not my fault really. Previously, the Niue election was supposed to take place on the 4th, according to this same website. It is now on the 6th of May. So that got bumped into the future. More word on that later. So I'm gonna do some fishing, upload a texture for the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland. Someone help me out here. Ors Zagaiulis. I need to Google that. Good luck on this. I don't really like instability in my own country, so I really do hope that all is well there. So I'm looking at the CIA fact book about the United Kingdom, of which Northern Ireland is a part of. And it just gives you some general background information. Mostly 25 to 54 years of age is the largest demographic. My best wishes to you. And here, of course, is the Wikipedia entry, which is a little bit more extensive. Of course, it's got people around the world contributing to these articles, so I will also include that. My best wishes to all of you. I don't like disruption in my own nation. I can only imagine this might make everyone feel very insecure. The information that will be coming out tomorrow morning. I will try to have something set up for all of you, anyone who's interested. It's kind of a short notice, and I do apologize. I will be doing some fishing in the meantime to get some cash going. As you know, you can earn money here. And so I need 10 lindens to upload. This is kind of an honor for me to be doing this for the UK, because if you saw my first video about elections, UK members were the first to congratulate the United States here in Second Life for their elections, even though I'm sure they disagreed with who we had elected at the time. They were still very diplomatic and very humanitarian about embracing us and showing their support as a representative government. So this surprise is actually welcome. And while I'm waiting, I'm gonna, oops, too far back, give a courtesy look-see. As I just mentioned, this is a roleplay area for vampires. They have these things called haunts that you can click to gain badges, and when you click it, it gives you information about the area. And just a little town center. Oh no, that's a house for rent. Got their own high-rise. This game is called Greedy, and I used to be terrified of this game until I purchased one. If you remember, I used to have one set up in Marino on Freeplay, of course, because games of skill are now regulated in Second Life. They would never let anyone use this game without it being registered, and it is not. So if you have this game out, it has to be set to free play. And some people go ahead and they give out prizes. I know I used to, but that didn't encourage anyone to play. But anyway, it's kind of ironic that at the very end I learned how to play and I started to enjoy it, and then that's when regulation happened. So a couple more seconds. I want to show you this game. It's kind of fun, actually. And if you can find someone in-game who will play with you, it gets to be quite competitive. Yeah, I have 3 lindens. Thank you, Tatiana. So I'm just going to click where play. Here we go. This game is so much fun. You do 1s and 5s. Everything else has to be in 2s or 3s. So it should be in 2 2s or 3 2s or 3 3s or etc. You can also do, and it looks like that's what I'm looking at right here, a full 1 2 3 4 5 6. I'm just going to highlight all of them, and then you click roll. So you get the 1s and 5s, and then you see 2 2s here. So it says the 2 2s will not work, so they must have special rules set up. I don't know. It's been a while. I think the idea is to click stop, if I remember correctly. The 2 2s. So it must be 3 of everything else that they have the rules set to. You can change the settings. I don't get it. What am I doing wrong? Ah, you must accumulate at least 1,000 points. So you gotta just sit here and do this until you get 1,000 points. has to be 3 of everything else. So 3 of these. Yes. That did let me add that up. Okay, so here's my score right here. Points this turn is 0. And this is my grand total. So I'm doing pretty good. And they call it greedy because they want to, the idea is to stop while you're ahead. Oops, gotta roll first. And this is a free to, I did not play any Lindens on this. If you ever want to come play this game with me in World, we'll find a location that has it set up. We know that this location does at least. Slow. I'm so slow. I remember many nights, Jojo and I, we had some friends in Europe because their morning is our night, so we'd be up at 2 in the morning playing with our European friends, and those were good times. I miss that. It gets very competitive. I know it looks cheesy and like, it looks boring, but oh, here's another rule, another exception. You can have 3 pairs. So 1s and 5s, 3 of everything else, and pairs. So you got 1, 2 5s, 1, 2 2s, and 1, 2 6s. I'm just going to hit roll because now I can, now I'm going to stop. So that was 2,050 points. I'm up to 47. I don't know if this is explaining the game to you at all. And here's that game, so I'll get back to work, I guess. So this is at Wysteria Island. If you ever want to come over and play. Can't remember how many rounds I get. It's just something fun to play. Just like a board game, like playing Monopoly. You see how I'm doing this here? Do you see how I'm winning? Yes, yes, yes. Unlimited power. Ones and 5s. Stop. Roll. 3 4s. Stop. 1 1. Oh. 1 1. 2 5s. And it has to be 3 of everything else. I think whoever gets to 10,000 first. I can't remember. And you just sit and talk about stuff. You know, they have translators in Second Life. There's 3 2s. And since we have a full deck, we can hit roll again. Sometimes that doesn't work. 3 3s. But you gotta know when to stop when you're ahead. I'm at that magic number right now because no matter what I get, it's going to put me well over the 10,000 mark. And that can be crucial sometimes to winning. But my friends and I, we used to chat, and I don't know any foreign languages. Okay, 1 and a 5 and 2 pairs. So that's going to work. Oh no, they don't want me to do that. I guess I don't know the game as well as I thought I did. But, so, we used to sit up all night playing, and I don't really know any foreign languages. Yeah, see, there we go. 11,000. And that would have very likely allowed me to win. Anyway, there are translators here in Second Life, and they used to be working on a translator for the viewer, and so I don't know how that came out, but it's a very fun game. You should try it. It's called Greedy. Greedy, greedy. You gotta know when to stop so that you can win. So I'm gonna go back to fishing, I suppose. There's a little board here to help you learn. Maybe I should have read that first, huh? Men. Easy to learn and fun. Woo! It's a fun game. Plenty of places to lease. I'm guessing that's the headquarters there. That is a castle. Wait for the textures to load. This land is Bloodlines friendly. They're on Facebook. Gotta be logged in, I guess. So we'll copy that. And just to let them know, thanks for the... Oh, it's a group. Gotta join the group. I was gonna like their page, but can't. And I'm still trying to figure out my controls on this thing. It's been a while since I've used the official viewer. I accidentally left 2 groups that I paid to get into. So that was dumb of me. And I'm not sure what I'm allowed to do in here. Halloweeny. Since it's vampires, but looks like freebies. If you need some free stuff. Probably groups only. Well, they walled it off. I hope there's not some poor soul behind that wall. I guess it's all members only. I'm sure they don't mind if you look around. What's this? Members, I suppose. Their local government. Very sensitive controls on this viewer as well, I've noticed. I'm sure it's open to the public, but don't take my word for it. Oh yeah, see, it's kind of like a mall, I suppose. They're renting spots out. Little apartments, maybe. I had to pause for a second because there is every day about this time some kind of alarm clock. I wish that the Lindens would hunt it down and stop it, because it's like a sound plays in world and repeats itself like 20 times. It drives me nuts. And this would be the New Year's Eve party of 1923, it looks like. Wait a minute, 1923? These people shouldn't still be alive? I don't know, it doesn't seem like There must be hidden chambers. The rest is none of my business, I suppose. Must be personal suites that they're offering. Little spaces for people to live in. Look at this closets. Oh, dang. $40 lindens a week for 25 prims. That's not bad. Put out your little sitting, your tea. I'm waiting for someone to like eject me, but I don't think it's gonna happen. Well, this concludes our... Oh, maybe not. So if you've ever wanted to live in a castle overlooking whatever city that is, Heaven rented all of the spots. Greedy Heaven, greedy. Ooh, an elevator. Awesome. Yes. What? Ooh, I didn't even know there was another level. Oh, this is the melodramatic level. You hang out and perch on the edge here. I'm gonna go back to fishing because that is what I should be doing. But it's always fun to explore. And there's more to the castle to look at if you are interested. Or if you prefer modern accommodations. We built this $9 million jade glass hotel. Got billboards for lease, which are also the supports, coincidentally. Or at least it says there are ad boards. Advertise your business here. They must have disabled the script. They must have disabled the script, or perhaps it is not set to mono. So I am going to let her know that she may need to change that if she's trying to lease. So I'm going to get back to work here. I wonder if there's any fish left. Yep, there's fish left. And vote. Dun, dun, dun. That's all I got for today. I hope you enjoyed yourself. I hope you enjoyed watching me stumble around in an ancient castle and finding certain horrific disaster on myself. But the vampires at this location seem to be pretty nice people. And look forward to that update tomorrow morning on N.Ireland, and be sure to congratulate them on their liberties and exercise of freedom. And I guess I will be looking for the next. Let's just look while we're here. Again, this now says May 6th. I'm not sure what happened, but I really want to know what happened there, but it's not important, I guess, as long as they get their elections. The next one will still be Micronesia. So instead of Niue, it will be United Kingdom. which happened today instead of the 4th, and Micronesia is still on the 7th. I'm not sure what the referendum was. Oh, here we go. Yeah, that's actually important. Do you agree for those holding an elected office and public servants should be prohibited to hold assets or capital of any nature in tax havens? Yes, we do feel that's important. Good for you, Ecuador. That makes sense. So, and I don't usually get involved, but I sure wish that we would do that here in the States if we haven't already. If it is a law, it's ignored, as we have noticed in recent news. But that's enough out of me for one day. I hope you were entertained and informed. My name is Kuhn. I'm on most social networks, and I'm also at blackringsociety.com, which actually just forwards to my Facebook page. Like this video, subscribe to my channel, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Thanks again.